Didn't think I'd ever come back to this place. Still has the cut down trees and slash marks in some of the rocks. Would have thought nature would have gotten rid of those, but guess not. Brings back memories, doesn't it, boy? Memories of when you were not exactly the man you wanted to be. A person driven by rage and anger. And this was the place you found solitude. Is it wise for you to be back here? Your emotions make me stronger. My emotions are what make me human still. I've forgotten that. You're trying to take those away. I'm not gonna let that happen. We'll see, boy. We shall certainly see. He's almost here. Luca and Ray are with him as well. I guess they came here to watch. I don't mind, though. Nice change of scenery after a while. I'll take him to somewhere warm after this, though. I figured maybe this would be a nice place. It's where I trained. Not for good reason, though. That'll change.
I can sense the hell out of it.
I don't know. I'm still trying to make it into words. What I'm seeing. What's up, Ivan?
Hey.
Hey! Good thing I actually brought a coat this time.
Yeah, I didn't expect you two to be coming, but it's fine.
I just tagging along.
Of course. This won't be a
What
long training session.
what I'm wondering is why, us being demons, you brought us to the freeze your balls off type temperature.
I'll just freeze your balls off.
Coming from
Maybe
the
if you
wolf.
stand out, maybe if you
It's
stay out here butt naked long enough, they'll freeze.
it's better
They
training.
freeze off.
We're
It'll
used
just
to the
freeze through the body.
heat. We're never but in a situation where we have to deal with
And well,
cold,
technically,
freezing.
since it's so cold, they would just.
This is good training.
That's
Besides, I guess it's kind of sentimental.
Okay, if you say so.
Before we start, though, I do want to know, have you been practicing what I've taught you so far?
Well, more or less.
Okay.
I guess that whole contempt thing, I've only been really able to do a few stuff.
Copy me.
Yeah, of course.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for you. Not just
Okay, go
imagine
ahead,
this.
try.
Just imagine this is regular energy.
No, actually, up there.
Do the same.
Okay, yeah. And he makes a sizable one.
Good. Now,
I don't know.
I'll teach you 2 things today. We'll be doing some sparring afterwards. Short little spar, but now that you've got some decent control over your own demonic energy, I'm going to teach you to spread it throughout your whole body. Doing this will not only enhance your strength, your speed, it'll also enhance your durability. If you thought you were quite durable now, well, you'll be stronger than a titanium wall. You'll be able to tank hits a lot better.
Huh. That would be useful, yes.
Exactly. It's like a armor of some sorts, but with your own energy. As he says this, you'll see the energy spark in his hand, and it will slowly spread throughout his whole body until there's like a red hue around him. Hit me with your best shot.
You want me to hit you?
Yeah. Punch him in the chest.
You sure about that? I mean, I can kind of hit pretty hard.
Try me.
Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Mm-hmm. Your hand's gonna feel just a little sore.
Ugh.
Your armor's durable,
Sure
don't
you
get me
don't got any?
wrong. But
Yeah.
imagine an extra layer of protection doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bring out your shield. He still has a red hue, by the way. I'm gonna punch you, alright? Punch the shield. Hold your ground.
In the shield, right?
Yes, in the
Okay.
shield. Why did I ask it?
I don't know. Making sure.
You're going flying back into the rock.
Good. God. Oh. I think my hands got numb. Whew.
See what I mean?
Oh. Jesus. Man, that would have been really useful during the contempt fight.
It would have, but unfortunately, there is a weakness to this. Holy magic can negate it. Which is why I didn't use it. I'd rather use my energy a bit more wisely than spreading throughout my body. And that's also another thing. This demon armor, as I call it, it's better to use it in a situation where it's a long, drawn-out fight, just you and someone that hits hard. If you're able to wear them out, that can turn the tides of battle quite quickly. You need to read a situation well when's the time not to use this and when is the perfect time to use it. I didn't use it during the contempt fight because, well, spreading my energy like that was only going to make me weaker faster, and I would have been useless. Hell, doing that might have actually almost killed me. Which is why you need to think what situation is good to use this and that. Your demi shot, for example. Using it like you did during that fight was a smart choice.
I tried.
Now then, we'll start small. You can already form it at your hand, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Do so.
Yeah.
Now
There
put
we
as
go.
much energy as you can into it until you reach a limit.
Oh, we might. But didn't you say it was kind of bad
Why are
to,
we on a mountain range?
trying to surpass my limits.
Don't.
Well,
I said
Nigel
don't
mentioned
surpass it.
maybe
Once you
something
reach it,
sentimental.
stop.
It might have to do with his past, maybe.
Mm,
Where he's
okay.
from, where he grew up. It was snowy. It was snowing a lot, just like this place.
Okay.
Ah,
Now,
Here we go. Okay, I got it. I got
imagine all of that energy in your hand. Distribute it to your arm.
my arm. Okay.
Kind of like what you do with your sword, do it with your arm.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, that wasn't too tough.
He's gonna turn off the armor. Now, hit me again. Actually, scratch that. The armor's still on.
Yeah.
Hit me again with that hand.
Okay. Okay. uh,
I'm fine.
oh.
Nice. Good. Now,
Wow. Again, that would be very useful to know.
now, from your arm, spread it to your chest. Just evenly through your chest.
Starting from my hand to my arm.
Take the energy from the arm, move it to the chest area.
Okay. Okay. Mm. He just gets it to his chest.
Okay.
He's kind of spreading it thin. It's a little hard to concentrate on.
For right now, just
Like
focus on the chest.
He just has. You'll see the aura dissipate from his arm and just go into his chest. Like
Good.
that?
Yep. Stand like this.
Like this?
In a position, proper fighting position.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna hit your chest plate. Tell me what you feel when I do.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
You won't go back too far, but you'll still go back a little bit, but it won't hurt for whatever reason. And you'll actually see his demon hand shaking just a little. Good.
Oh.
Didn't even crack it.
What? Yeah. Jeez.
But do you get the
Oh,
basic
yeah.
idea of how
No
it works now?
Yeah. I guess so.
Okay. Remember, you have more than enough energy to distribute it evenly throughout your whole body without having to sap all of your mana levels. What I'm using right now, it's not even a fraction of my power as of currently. After if I was let's say if I was in this state for about 10 minutes, my mana wouldn't sap away, but if I was in it for an elongated period of time, like an hour or two, for example, then my power would start to seep and it would wear me out. It's useful, but only if you want to end a fight quickly against an opponent who hits hard.
I
You don't
mean,
you can't
2
use
hours
this.
is a 2 hours is kind of a long time
It
for
is.
a fight.
Well, I've been in some long fights. Wars actually. Yeah. Those will last for more than 2
Bet.
hours.
Ugh. I would think that I'd honestly get bored and leave after 2 hours.
Well, when two sides are constantly at each other, I'm just gonna say this in opinion. It's really hard to get bored, especially when you're not on either side. You're the neutral party, just you know,
Mm.
I
Sounds
had
like
some weird
talking
way.
from experience.
I had weird ways to keep myself amused back in the day. I'm not proud of it, but Demon had to
Yeah,
do
I
what he
know
had to
all
do.
about it.
It was also an easy way to get souls. Didn't even have to do
Mm.
any of the work, unfortunately. But that's the truth.
Actually,
Hmm?
I've been meaning to ask about that. You said you got strung off of souls. Just hypothetical. What if I were to consume a soul?
Your energy would grow. Your control would also grow as well. But
So,
have you ever consumed one before?
I,
Take your gluttony, for example. You can eat all you want and not get hungry, right?
yeah.
Once you consume a soul, that hunger will never leave. You'll never be satisfied.
Mm,
I learned this the hard way
mm,
when I consumed my first one. It sent me into a frenzy. It took me a while to control myself, which is why, for
I,
right now, I'd advise against it.
I guess I'd end up losing myself to it.
Unfortunately, I don't want you to go down that path where you accidentally do something you don't want to do.
Of
So,
course.
for now, avoid. Considering you're still going through the process of gaining your demonic futures again, I'd suggest you wait.
Yeah.
And, if all possible, if you do devour a soul, it would be preferred if it was someone who had a sinner soul.
I know what?
A sinner's soul. Someone who did something terrible. Our
Oh.
job, hell
Hmm.
is overpopulated as it is. When demons are sent out into the material plane, they consume souls. Pure hearted souls are the most satisfying, but sinner souls is what gives us the most power. It also prevents an overflow in hell. Plus, you're
Hmm.
technically getting rid of a bad person. So,
Hmm.
hitting two birds with one stone.
Noted.
But now, I want you to try spreading just a small fraction of your energy through your whole body, your legs, your chest, your arms, and your head. Picture all of those. Picture spreading it all evenly through your body. Don't use all of your
Evenly, eh?
energy. Just take what you have so far at your chest, spread it out. Okay?
Okay.
Concentrate.
Okay. So, imagine myself as the center point, right? Okay. Okay, here goes nothing. You'll see that it starts like spread from head to toe, but it's like it's less than what would be expected of him, since it's like his first time trying.
Yeah, that's fine. He understands.
Like a, hmm, I am I doing it right? I
It's your first time,
I
so
think I did.
it's not going to be completely perfect, but yes, you're doing it.
It's
What
I
kind of
don't
aura
feel all too different.
what kind of aura is surrounding him?
It's
Like,
a bluish aura.
okay. Well, regardless, let's test it out. See this
Okay.
rock right here?
Uh-huh.
Hit it as hard as you can.
Hard as I can.
Yes.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
It's going to crack and a crater's going to form.
Oh. Oh.
You may not feel
Jeez.
different, but
That's
that's
just.
the idea. Your opponents won't sense the rise in power either until they actually feel it. That's why I love this technique so much.
Wow, that's so underhanded, like a demon would fight. I like it.
Well, we all are about manipulation and, well, cheap tactics, so you gotta do what you gotta do to win a fight.
Hmm. Well, now that I see the creator I've created, can you give? I want to see what you can create with yours.
We'll try another rock. We'll try that one.
What about that? What about that one? That one's sizable.
Do you want me to try that hill?
Oh, well, no. That one.
They're sitting on it. I'm not going to punch it.
Yeah, but it'd be really funny, wouldn't it?
I'm not going to punch. Goshi, if I punch that, that whole thing's collapsing.
Sounds like you're bragging to me.
Fine. I'll finish your handiwork. It shatters.
Oh, oh! Could have taken cover. At least you could have warned me.
I did.
Oh, Jesus.
Now that you have,
Ouch, that hurt.
now that you've learned this, though. Remember when I said we'd spar?
Yeah. Here now.
Yep.
It is it swordish or you gonna go
Hand to hand.
hand to hand? Okay. Let's see.
You seem
Uh,
excited.
a little bit. Always I've always wanted to try more hand to hand stuff.
Come at me then.
Okay. There we go. He'll start pumping a little more energy into himself. Hmm. He'll rush at you, but then with the leverage, he'll like jump off of this rock and just like try to go for a punch like straight down like that.
Alright, he'll block and it will clash.
Hmm. Yeah, and it'll cause a little shockwave.
Mhm.
He'll like push off from
I was
you
going
and
to
just
say,
like
I was gonna grab it,
off it.
really grab your
Ah,
wrist really quick and pull you in,
okay.
and
Oh,
deck you in the face.
okay. He'll meet it with like his forehead and like basically like headbutt right into it.
um, you're basically then allowing yourself to get punched.
Yeah, I know, but
Yep.
I'm going with my forehead. It's one of the hardest parts of the head.
You're still going back, dude.
Yeah.
So yep,
Okay.
you're punched. You're still going
Okay.
back.
But you got my arm, so
He'd let you go,
do I
he'd let
like
go as soon as impact hit.
okay, so he'll fly back in.
Not bad.
Okay.
Shaking a little. Keep it up.
Okay. He'll rush again, but kind of makes it seem like he's gonna jump again, but this time he'll slide down and like go for a swing like a right swing like this.
Okay. He'll pull it up like this,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll go for a jab.
Mm. He'll basically slap it like that. He'll slap your hand like that. And like move his arm around, go like that, and just like toss you, try and do a judo throw.
Okay. I will get tossed, but he will
Okay.
quickly do like a quick flip handstand and land over here. Okay. You've gotten a lot better at hand to hand. Okay. This time I'm coming at you.
Okay.
You're going to see him just speed,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as he gets there, while he's going to look like he's going for a punch, your legs are getting swept
Mhm.
out from underneath you.
It's like, "Huh!"
Then down punch.
So he'll use both hands to like push in the blow.
Yeah, you're kind of like
And-
skidding across the snow, but you stop
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So, and then he'll like pushes both your arms off and like skitter away.
Good.
Looks like you're copying my magic punch ability.
Not really, just punching.
Yeah. But that going for the punch in, but going for a kick, that's my magical punch attack.
It's called a diversion, Kashi. Anybody can do that.
Okay.
You going or am I going?
I'll go this time.
Okay.
So he'll go in real quick, but for a split second, he'll force all of the evenly spread out aura into his right arm. So he's going for another haymaker, but he'll just punch straight up like that.
Okay, I'll take that.
This one isn't. This arm isn't demonic aura. It's his right arm.
Okay, so yeah,
He'll
my head's going back.
Mhm.
I'm grabbing you and just tossing you into the rock.
Okay, and I'll roll around. Diversion. Oh!
And then he's rushing in and just go for an elbow jab.
Elbow jab. He'll meet it with his
Chest punch.
Okay. That'll connect.
Okay.
Yeah.
But since you've upped your
So-
power, you'd only move back just a bit.
Well, that's only in his arm though.
Okay, so you see that bush behind you, just a little bit short of that.
Okay, a little bit short. Okay.
Good. Noticed you switched up the energy, moved it to where you needed it to be. It's good, but make sure you switch back. That way someone doesn't accidentally land a sneaky blow on you like that. But it's a good method.
Okay.
Something I didn't certainly think of.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
something
concentrating in one
something I'll
place.
let you know. While our speed, with the cost of durability, our speed can also be increased. And as he says that, he's suddenly right here. Side punch.
But
You just got to make sure to switch between
Speed it.
that.
Just gonna. You see him like focus his demonic aura into his fingers really quick, and he starts like shifting the snow up a little, so he's like covered, kind of like creating a small smoke screen. He's like amplifying his speed in his hands,
You're just gonna see his eyes close.
and he'll quickly shoot it. Oh, no. Then he'll quickly switch it back into his legs, and he'll charge right into you, with his head like going straight for your stomach.
Since he's hearing you coming, he's grabbing your head and just yanking you into the ground like you're face palming, basically. There's like a really big face palm. Not bad idea with the smoke screen, but he'll lift you up by the hood. I can still hear you.
Yeah. I just.
And charging
That'll
directly
work.
at an enemy, well, it may work sometimes, but not all the time.
I just wanted to test the speed thing you were talking about.
Generally, the speed thing isn't good for full frontal attacks, but If you use it wisely, it could be helpful when it comes to a counter.
Okay.
You're doing good so far, so I'll tell you
Right.
what. You managed to land one good hit on me. It can knock the wind out of me. We'll call it. All right? Sound fun?
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha.
110%. Don't hold back.
Gotcha. He evenly distributes it again. Okay. So he'll go in for a punch with both hands, going like this. One foot going in your face and the other one going to your stomach.
He'd smack your hand down and meet with another punch, so that's a clash.
Good. He'll what he'll do is that for a quick second, he'll push your hand away, though quickly shifting all the energy into his right arm, to make it as fast as possible, and go straightly for the chest.
Okay.
And I guess he'll do the same with his demon arm.
Yep. So he's gonna quickly stop that, but it's gonna move him back just a little bit.
Mhm.
Ooh, that was close.
Mm.
He's gonna grip it,
Mhm.
and he'll sweep your legs again.
Okay, so yeah, he'll go down.
When you do, he's decking you down.
Okay, so he'll tumble around, though he'll quickly like use his demonic aura into his feet to quickly run back. But he'll run, but he'll jump across from you and like try to kick you from above.
You're going for an above kick?
So so going straight and like trying to kick you in the head.
Okay, he'll block and bounce you up so you go over him.
Okay.
He's running towards you, speed on, so he's like just suddenly appearing to you. He's going for just a couple of quick jabs.
Kashi will bring his arms up and like focusing the aura into his arms. Each jab is obviously like pushing him back slightly.
Yeah, and then durability increases in both arms. 2 big punches. He'll go for a side kick to your left side.
Kick.
Oh, your left side, from my right leg to your left side.
So yeah, that'll connect.
Okay.
Will that send him flying though?
Not really, because most of his energy is in his arms, so you just get sent a bit back there.
Back here. One lousy hit is all I need.
You're getting close.
Okay. He's gonna focus he's gonna keep his demonic aura into his arms and try to do a flurry of punches as well.
Okay. Yep. He'll block as well.
But he's as he's doing that, he'll quickly like step on one of your feet.
Okay, that'll make him kind of lose focus for a second, and he'll notice that and just kind of try to step back just a bit.
So yeah, once he steps on your feet, he'll back away.
You really?
That counts, right?
No, I mean a good jab, you know? Stepping on my fucking foot.
Oh. You have to be more specific.
If you hear me, okay, yep. He'll like won't be quick enough to block that, but it'll kind of just go through. Ooh, that was sneaky.
with demons, right?
Yes, we are. He'll turn the aura off. Good job.
Yeah.
That's all I have to teach you for today. I like the others, keep practicing that. And
Hmm.
like I said, just get used to it. You never know when it'll be useful
Yeah.
in a fight.
Yeah. uh, I've been also meaning to ask you about something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know anyone, but do you know anyone in the ways of alchemy? I've been studying the basics lately, and
Alchemy.
I just haven't found a proper teacher.
Trying to think. I knew a witch, but I do not. I think there was someone else that I knew.
Almost seems like that alchemy is a dying breed in this case.
It is. I don't know anyone, but I
Uh,
have some old books you can look at.
oh, you got books of it?
I lived in many centuries ago, Kashi. I think I have a lot of books when it comes to
Where,
alchemy.
where do you keep them? You have no house.
You don't know that for sure. He just grins at that.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it.
Some things are just best left unanswered.
Okay.
I'll get them to you when I can.
Uh,
Don't worry.
okay.
You two doing alright? How are you guys doing?
Um,
Doing
no, it's
okay.
You guys didn't get bored, did you?
Nope, not at all.
Why did I send a hint of sarcasm in there?
I was about to say,
What's sarcasm?
what you're doing right now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're such a horrible liar.
Am I?
uh, well, do you have anything in mind you want to do?
Uh, there's a couple of things we can do.
Like
Do
what?
it.
What kind of things?
We can probably, I could probably give you that lesson later. We can, we probably shouldn't have that rematch because we're not on Lyoko.
Yeah, we aren't. Also, I think it'd be better
Yeah.
if we waited until this sorts out.
That's true.
I'm really excited for it, though.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
What should we do?
I don't know. You guys know more about this,
Mm.
the modern world than I do.
Yeah, how about that?
Uh,
Oh, right. I mean, you were able to relearn a video game quicker than I could.
That's because you're old.
Okay.
Actually, I think I do have something in mind. You mind if, you know, you guys can stay here. I just gotta ask Ivan something quick.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Kashi.
Um, you know, it's I get that it's probably not a good time with this whole. Well, now that the contempt thing is over with, but with you, with your problems. But I felt like, maybe going back to your roots a little will do you some good.
You mean my home?
'Cause, yeah, I never got a chance to show you,
Actually, Kashi, I went there because I needed some time to think. What happened? It was
But,
after Jax and I went on a mission with another person, an apprentice of Jay. We went there. We were there to investigate possible Cinder sighting, and sure enough, there was there. Turns out it was a prototype version of the Ashen Judge. Um,
mm,
Not fun to fight. Considering it also looks like an executioner back from my day, but we're just gonna ignore that fact.
I,
We've met the Revenant there. He was there to congratulate us or some bullshit like that, and well, Diana, other person that was there, was angered him when she wasn't getting the point, so he decided to attack me and say something that really pissed me off regarding this and old wounds. I got pretty mad, so I went there
I,
to cool off. I needed to clear my head, and I guess my emotions were
but,
also in too deep then, because I don't know. I can't explain it to you. I saw myself, but it wasn't me.
it, but,
It might have just been in my head, but I saw myself, only looking a bit more
mm,
demonized, sinister.
that's, that's Nero, isn't it?
The side of me that I wish I could forget, but the side of me nonetheless. Yes.
But what I meant is that I get that you were there, but you haven't visited Serene yet, have you?
I did. I gave a flower, but that was about a week ago. I said I'd come by a bit more
Oh,
often, so if you're suggesting we can go there, I don't mind. You just have to ask those
hmm.
two. But when you say go back to
You,
my roots, technically we already are. You'll notice on
mm,
that wall over there are blade marks and uh, some
ah,
trees are cut down.
right. Nostalgic.
When I went on my spree, I had to deal with a lot of authority coming after me. So to keep myself trained and ready,
Hmm.
I'd come here. It was it reminded me of home. I felt at peace here, which is why I picked it for our training spot today.
Hmm. It seems very like you, that's for sure.
Yeah, I may be a demon, but I always did like the cold. I mean,
Hmm.
it snowed quite a lot back home.
Where the heck is she going?
It's a good question. Where are they going?
Hmm.
Ray? Hey, he's just gonna pull you back a bit. We're on cliffs. You realize
It's a
that?
little dangerous here.
What are you
Are
doing?
you alright? Yeah, what are you
You,
doing?
you know what you did?
Oh, by the way, Ivan,
What?
swear jar.
When did I
Swear
swear?
jar.
When did I swear?
When you were over there,
How do you?
I can sense it.
I didn't swear.
Yes, you did. blow something.
How? How do you?
I can
It
feel
is,
it.
man.
And plus, you know, my ears.
You can feel it, my.
I think she's
You're
trying to
what?
show off.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
You're
Shut up.
right.
Oh, but I'm curious. What did you do?
I know nothing. They're just overreacting.
Oh,
What did
really?
you do?
What did she
What
do?
did she do, Ray?
Ray. Oh my God.
Ray, we just told you, but to be careful about these cliffs.
You're still human. Ray.
Come on, Ray. I know you keep running your head, but it's almost like you're trying to put a mountain between us.
He's just gonna pick. He's just gonna. Ray. He's got you by the shirt.
Mm.
What did you do?
What I do? You're going to give me ideas, and then I'll never stop hearing ice puns in my head. I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh.
You know what you did.
I mean, the cold's not bothering
And now
you.
V won't shut up about it.
Yeah, that's not
You're
cool.
you're just blowing hot air. No, V will never shut up.
I'm sorry.
She'll never
Come on.
admit it, but she loves puns.
I lived in snow for so long. Can you imagine the amount of ice puns that me and Serene shared? It was endless.
No way.
I already used that one.
Oh.
And that's you need to be a bit more creative.
Well, V usually gives me the cold shoulder.
There we go. You're getting it now. Ray.
What do dogs usually do when they're trying to get attention? Bark, bark. She's gonna get a concussion.
Yeah, he's gonna pull you back. Let's stop that.
V hasn't stopped with the ice puns since she started.
Well, tell me one. I'll rate it.
No. Well, we started off with, she was talking about how she's happy she brought Jack, and I'm like, well, the cold never bothered me anyway.
I don't think that's much
And
of
you're
a
like,
pun.
and then she started running away, so I'm like, you could just let it go. I'm like, we don't want to have such a rocky relationship just from such a thing like this.
I think you're killing
Just
her,
kept running.
Luca.
I'm like, you're just trying to put a mountain in between us, but I'll just keep coming. And if you really do want me to stop, it's no problem. I will stop. But I think these puns are pretty ice.
Ray, he's just gonna gently pick you up. Here, this will warm you up. It will melt your cold heart.
That's pretty fire. No, I want to freeze. Just let me freeze. Just let me freeze.
Come on, that was good.
No, it wasn't.
It was totally good.
Wow.
Hold on a second. When was that in my vocabulary?
Once you start spending time with us.
I've spent.
I think at least.
No. Hold on. I've spent time with you guys plenty. Yeah, I overheard you say that I was acting more human back in Lyoko, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, what's
Well,
wrong
you're
with
not
that?
walking away from this one.
Great. This is worse than I thought.
Oh, here we
Mm,
go.
What
Come
do
on,
you
Sherlock,
mean?
tell us what you found.
I've got a really bad feeling that it's more than just my own physical thoughts just spreading apart due to shit that I've been through. Toss a
Where's
coin.
our...
Toss a coin to you. I think my demon side is actually splitting.
Good job, you figured it out. You did it. Gold star.
Are you saying you'll be human one at some point?
I don't think it will fit on the outside. It will turn me human, but if he takes over, that might change some things that I don't want to happen.
Look at his soul.
Wait, so why is it happening in the first place?
I don't know.
Mm.
I think
You said you
what contempt did to my soul. First of all, you put holy magic against the demonic soul. It's not a good mixture. And then it's constantly attacking. It caused a split.
but
I don't
you're
think that was
saying something like
contempt's.
being
I don't think that was contempt's idea. They probably just did it to bring me down, but indirect cause of that.
but you're saying as if becoming human is a bad thing, or becoming rather, quote unquote human.
It is.
It is a bad
How is
thing
it
because that means if he takes over, I might not recognize you guys.
but
Mm.
you act human because of us.
Kashi, if you had met me when I had first returned to a physical body, he'll just hold out a coin. I was an asshole. I treated everybody with no respect. I held on to my pride, and I certainly didn't care about anybody. I only did things because I found them amusing. I was not a good person. Nero was not a good person. He only cared about two things: killing and gaining souls for his amusement. He didn't need power. He just did it because he could, because he had the power to. Because I had the power to, and eventually I was stopped and I was sealed for 100 years. That's when I became a possessive demon because I had lost all that power so quickly. And had to gain more through a host, which was what led to this. If I go back to that mentality, there's no telling what'll happen if I'm around you guys.
So what? Are we supposed to stay away from you from now on?
At this current moment, as long as I keep my thoughts in check, if I keep myself calm, if I'm around you guys and there's a good feeling coming from it, I'll be fine.
Hmm.
I just need to keep my head straight.
Meanwhile, we need to see if we can find a way to help with your soul, right?
Luca said they know how to do it, but they don't remember how, which might take a bit.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there, yes. So unfortunately,
Mm.
I'd rather have Luca fix this. Kashi suggested contempt, and well,
Hmm.
I don't care what terms we're on with that guy. I am not having the indirect cause of this be the solution. Call me stubborn. That's not happening.
Mm.
Yes, Luca?
I mean, but if it could help.
Okay, two things. First off, you're an idiot. Second off, what are we gonna go do?
Well, before we found you running on the mountain, Kashi was suggesting we go to my home to visit Serene.
I just thought it'd be nice since we never went there with Ivan.
I never went there, period.
Actually, you have, but we're not going to get into that.
Alright then.
All right, let's go. It's not too far from here, so.
Seriously, you're an idiot.
Yes, I know.
Luca.
No, she's not wrong. I am. I'm just at
In
the
what
wrong place at
regard?
the wrong. I'm just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
No, it's how he hasn't figured this out yet. Oh, why is this happening? Why is my demon side splitting from my side?
I did figure
You've
it
clearly
out.
stated the answer.
You can't just be more demonic.
That's not it. Do you know what disassociation can do to a person?
No, I was insane. In other ways, Luca.
No, I'm talking about right now.
No,
Like you said, you're becoming more human.
I don't
You're
know.
disassociating yourself. You stopped calling yourself. You started calling a separate person from you Nero. You're Nero. And you're Ivan. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but it's happening. I didn't want it to happen.
You
I
are
wasn't.
in my head.
I wasn't trying to disassociate myself. It just happened. I don't get it
Did.
either.
No one tries to. They just do it.
Well, I'm trying to fix it. It's just not easy.
There's some things people can't accept about themselves in the past.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, it is. It's an
What
unfortunate
happened
thing.
happened. Just accept it and move on.
It's a little harder than that.
Sometimes it could just be hard to accept it.
Why?
Just
Because
is, Luca. There's not
that's-
really much explaining to it. It's different with every person.
It's a pretty human emotion. And I don't mean that in just humans. It kind of exists in everyone. But I guess you're the exception.
She's.
Maybe it's not us who are the stupid one, you know?
No, I'm still pretty stupid.
Are you just implying that I'm dumb?
I said I was, not you.
Not you. Him.
Majority vote, Luca.
Kashi.
You know, this is a perfectly viable mountain to throw someone off of.
Okay, come on. Let's just go to
Hey,
my
let's
home.
not.
I'm just saying, Luca.
You two.
Some
He's
people.
just gonna. Enough of that. Come on. And